Hello everyone. Welcome to a new stream on your favorite topic, FE Civil Exam Review, Mathematics section. So today we are going to deal with one of the very high scoring and very easy subjects in FE Mathematics section called drum roll integration. So the question you see here is integral of 3 to 7 x dx. The most fundamental and basic concept of integration is in this problem, and this problem is very important. This problem literally came in 2024 February examination. So make sure you pay full attention to this concept, guys. Let's go deep into this problem. Okay guys. So the first thing you always do when you are given any problem in FE, doesn't matter mathematics or all the other different sections, you always write and observe what is given in the problem. So the given in this problem is the equation integral of 3 to 7 x dx itself. So that is already given to us. And what is required to find? We just have to solve this equation. That is what is required to be found. Okay. So write your given. So here we go. This is the given. We have the limits, lower limit 3, upper limit 7. And the equation y is equal to integral x dx. So this is already given to us. Okay. And what is required? This is what is required. So in order to solve this, first we need to solve that. So what is y is equal to integral of x dx? For those of you who don't know how to solve this, just go to your reference manual and search for the keyword indefinite integrals and look for the integration formulas. It will be on page number 35 for your reference. Okay. So go to page number 35 and this is the formula you will find. Because integral of x dx can be literally rewritten as integral of x power 1 dx, which is the same format as integral of x power m dx. So integral of x power m dx is equal to x power m plus 1 by m plus 1. That is the formula you will find. And we already established that m value is 1. Because integral of x power 1 dx means m is equal to 1. So substitute m is equal to 1 in this equation. This is what we get. Since m is equal to 1, x power m plus 1 is rewritten as x power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1. And the lower and upper limits are written on the right hand side in the lower and upper parts like 3 and 7. Okay guys. So the same equation will now become x square by 2, lower limit 3, upper limit 7. And that becomes x square by 2 of upper limit minus x square by 2 of lower limit 3, which is written over here. Upper limit 7 squared, because it is x square, minus lower limit 3 squared, x square, divided by 2. If you solve this on your calculator, you will get 20. And that's how you solve this problem. Now there is another simple way to solve this problem without using the manual method. We can also solve it by using the calculator method. But sometimes the problem with calculator is it can get stuck in your exam, or it might not work, or you might forget, what function is what. So familiarize yourself with your calculator. And sometimes your calculator might not be actually capable of solving your problem. And also go check FE reference manual, where they will clearly list what all different kinds of calculators can be used in examination. Most of the Texas Instruments calculators can be used in the examinations. My favorite one is TI-36X Pro. You can find that in the link in the description. if you want to like purchase that one. So, but there is many other beautiful Texas Instrument calculators that you can take. So go ahead with your calculator and just simply click on the function second over here, the blue button for the TX36X Pro calculators, and then click on the integral with the limits. This will start your, first you have to click second and click number solve on your calculator, which is basically the second column, fourth row. That is on TI36X Pro. Once you click it, you will see both two squares, dotted squares with the equal to symbol in between. Here on the left hand side, just put your integral equation that they are requesting, the integral of 327x dx. On the right hand side, put y. So once you put all of this stuff, you just solve the equation and you should be able to get the answer as 20. So manual method and calculator will both give you the same result. My best preference is manual method because every problem is unique. So your brain has to be, you should be able to think and process and see what is the right formula for a particular situation. But sometimes a question can be so simple as this one and you can directly put all this stuff into your calculator. Also, I want to warn you, since you are using calculators, sometimes the equations can be so big, in which case your calculator won't be able to solve it. So you will again be forced to use manual method. You can use calculator to solve simple things like this 7 square minus 3 square by 2. Usually it will never have any problem with solving stuff like this. But anything more complex than that, sometimes calculator won't solve. Just to be careful. Alright guys, it's been a pleasure to teach you one of the most important problems on your FE exam, the integral with limits. And I hope you grasped the topic. If you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out to me by posting in the comments. Go ahead and post your question. I can't wait to answer you and help you out. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to get more real FE exam problems. Like I will be solving real exam problems, so you actually get a real experience of what you will find in the FE exam hall. Okay guys, subscribe. Okay, see you in the next video. Okay guys, so now that we are done with the first problem, let's go ahead with the 3B, which is a little bit medium level problem for the integration with limits. So let me start from here. Again, just so we're all on the same page. Hello everyone. Welcome to the channel of another PE civil engineer. So in this current moment, we are going to solve the integral with limits problem, which literally came in the February 2024 FE examination. So make sure you pay your full attention on this problem and grasp the concept and use it in your FE examination. Without no further ado, let's go and dive into this problem. So the given in this problem is integral 327 1 by x squared dx. So what we see is the x in this case is in the denominator. It has a power. So let's go ahead and write our given. So here is what we know. We know the limits. We know the equation. Okay. And now what is required is integral 327 1 by x squared dx. So that is what is required. And this can be rewritten as this integral of 327 x power minus 2 dx. I basically got the denominator x square into the numerator x power minus 2. So from this we can say the established power m is equal to minus 2. Okay, I will just call power as m. So now we will be in the integral of a to b x power m dx format. This formula, guys, just simply go to your mathematics section, integrals, or control F, integrals, and you'll go to mathematics section, formulas. You'll be finding it on page number 35, equation number 5, integral of x power m dx is equal to x power m plus 1 by m plus 1. You will literally find that in your page number 35. Okay, make sure you write down this formula and substitute your m, lower limit a and upper limit b values into this equation. That will give you this: x power m plus 1, m is minus 2, so x power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1. And on the right hand side, we're writing the lower limits 3 and upper limit 7. If you solve this, you will get something like this: x power minus 1 by minus 1 from lower limit 3 to upper limit 7, which is minus 1 by x, lower limit 3 to upper limit 7. If you solve that, first the upper limit goes in, minus 1 by 7, minus of, now the lower limit goes in, minus 1 by 3. So minus of minus is plus, that's why 1 by 3 came here ahead of the whole thing. For people who don't understand, that is actually a 3, it's not 6 or any other number. And minus of 1 by 7. Yes, forget my French. Sometimes the tablets are not very convenient to use, so I'll just rewrite this for you. 3, 7. And if you solve this, you will get the answer as 4 by 21. Your options can be either in the unsolved form like 4 by 21 or solved form like 0.1904 in your examination. So be prepared for both of them. And sometimes they will try to trick you and confuse you by giving you answers that are very close to each other. So 0.1904 is option B. Now you know, guys. So we're able to solve this examination problem. So I hope you enjoyed this problem as much as I did. There is also another way to solve it, very quick, for people who are very comfortable using calculators. My personal favorite is the TI-36X Pro calculator. So for people who are very comfortable using calculators, you can go ahead and just simply put in the equation in your calculator and solve it. You will get the same answer, 0.1904. If you want me to walk you through the steps of using calculator, no problem at all. So here is how you solve it. Go to your TI-36X Pro. It could be a different calculator, so just like understand and make adjustments accordingly. Okay. So for my TI-36X Pro, go click the second and num solve button, which will open the num solve equation like this, like two squares with dotted. It will have a LHS and RHS. On the left hand side, you can put in the equation that is required to be calculated, integral of 3 to 7 1 by x squared dx. And on the right hand side, just put in the variable y. Just put in as y. That's all you need to do. Don't worry too much about anything else. That's all you got to do in the right hand side. So I also wrote the steps in case anybody is wondering like how exactly they have to put in each individual element. I'm not going to dive deep because I'm assuming at this point in your college you already know how to use all the calculators and stuff. So this is how your calculator equation should be looking like, guys. Integral of 3 to 7 1 by x squared dx is equal to y. And just click enter and solve, click enter, and you should be able to get y is equal to 0.1904. Sometimes your calculator will take a second to process, so give it time. So check different calculators, see which calculator is able to solve these kind of equations better, and take that for your examination. So that is how you solve the same problem using the calculator method. But no matter which method you use, the answer is the same, 0.1904. The speed difference is not too much between calculator and manual process once you get used to using the reference manual, getting these equations kind of thing. So I would highly recommend you to go to your reference manual and get very comfortable getting these kind of formulas and stuff, because that is a very useful skill when it comes to taking care of your exam, because exam is not just integration, guys. There is many different chapters and you should be comfortable to use your reference manual. So it's been a pleasure today to teach you about integration with limits problems. I can't wait to teach you more and more FE real life, real exam FE exam problems. So stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for the next most important FE real problem that you will solve. I can't wait to take you more. Okay guys, without further ado, let's go. Now we will solve the third problem. So in this problem, we have integral with limits, lower limit 3, upper limit 7, and the expression itself is 1 by x cube. That is what we are given. This is one of the most important problems in FE civil mathematics sections. You literally have a very similar format problem in the February 2024 examination. So pay full attention and grasp the concept, guys. So this is basically little bit harder than the previous two problems, but it's very much similar. I'm just trying to make sure you understood the concept. So the given in this problem is lower limit 3, upper limit 7, and the equation is 1 by x cube. So once you understand and just jolt down what is given, that is how we always start. So given y is equal to integral of 3 to 7 1 by x cube dx. Okay, that is equal to question mark. We don't know what it is. That's what we want to find. That is what is required. This can be written as y is equal to integral x power m dx format. Of course, don't forget the limits. Lower limit a and upper limit b. You won't find that in your reference manual equation, but for your understanding, I'm making sure I'm putting that. So go to your reference manual, go to the search engine and just put integrals. And once you click a couple of times, it should get you to page number 35, which has all the list of integration and differentiation formulas. Formula number 5 on the integral part will give you integral x power m dx is equal to x power m plus 1 by m plus 1. I would highly recommend you to write down the formula, important formulas that you are substituting. So that way it registers in your head, and when you go to the exam, it becomes really easy to crack down any kind of problems, make your own formulas, make your own logics, all these kinds of things. So this is already established. In this problem, it is 1 by x cube, which can be rewritten as x power minus 3. They both mean all the same. So m is equal to x power minus 3, guys. See here, I already wrote this. M is equal to m is equal to minus 3. Once you substitute this m is equal to minus 3 in the equation here, this is how it looks like. Y is equal to x power minus 3 plus 1 divided by minus 3 plus 1. Of course, don't ever forget your limits, lower limit 3 and upper limit 7. This will give x power minus 2 by minus 2, lower limit 3 and upper limit 7, which will give us minus 1 by 2x square with lower limit 3 and upper limit 7. Once you can simply take the coefficient, the constant outside, and then simply write it as minus 1 by 2 into 1 by x square with 3 to 7. Now you can solve it. The 7 goes inside and then the 3. So it can be solved as minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 7 square minus 1 by 3 square. 7 square is 49, 3 square is 9, as you can see here. So once you solve that, you will get minus 1 by 2 into minus 40 by 9 into 49. You can simply put this in your calculator as well. The calculator will give you answer in terms of 20 by 441, which if you solve, you will get 0.04535. So that is the answer you will get. So let's go check our options. First option is 0.5, not our answer. Second option is 0.4535. So option B is the right answer, guys. Now you know. There you go. You solved a hard level of integration problem with limits. And the same problem can be also solved easily with your calculator. But sometimes your calculator don't have processing power to solve problems like this. And I'm not even joking. So make sure you always like understand how to use your manual method in order to make sure that you won't end up in problem in your exam, because this is a easy problem. This you should be able to score. To make sure you score problems like this, always practice solving problems with manual method, because very easily the question can be something else and you might not be able to solve it with your calculator. It can be lengthy, it can have too many limits, blah blah blah, and you might not be able to solve it in your exam. So just practice doing that. So for those of you who would like to learn how to solve this problem using calculator, my favorite calculator is TI-36X Pro. So that is allowed in your FE examinations. There is other Texas Instrument calculators that are allowed as well. So just go to your reference manual to check what kind of calculators are allowed, what kind of calculator you would like to use. Go and experiment with all these kinds of stuff, so you know exactly what kind of calculator you would want to use in your examination. So if you want to solve the same problem with your calculator, just go to your calculator, click the second button, the blue button, and click on num solve, okay, which is the fourth row, second column, fourth row, that is num solve. Click num solve and you will be able to see two squares, dotted squares like this with LHS and empty RHS. On the LHS side, put in the equation, which is integral 7 to 3 1 by x cube dx. And on the right hand side, just put a variable y. It's very important, otherwise it won't solve it for you. So if you're wondering what you have to press to do what I just mentioned to you, here is the steps for you. Okay, so I won't walk you through all the steps, because at this point in your college, most likely you already know how to use your calculator. But I have written these steps for you just for your reference. So you already have them. So, and then once you put everything on the LHS and RHS side, this is how your equation will look on the calculator. You click enter and solve, and it will give you the same answer as you see here, 0.4535. That is the same answer you will get once you solve it with your calculator. Okay guys, so this is how you solve a integration with limits problem in your FE examination. I hope you really enjoyed this problem, and FE exam is not very hard, but it does take some dedication to solve your problems. So make sure you stay tuned to my channel, because in this channel I am giving you all the real FE exam problems. This FE exam problem actually came in the February 2024. I changed like some variables and coefficients here and there to make sure that you understand the concept, and just for copyright sake. But the concept is 100% genuine. If you are able to solve these important concepts, you will be able to crack down your FE examination. So if you have any questions, feel free to post it in the comments down below, and I will make sure I get back to you as early as possible. So I can't wait to teach you more real life FE exam problems, because I try to go with the real problems, because that is what gets you ready for the main examination. So make sure you stay tuned to my channel, subscribe, and show me your encouragement. And I can't wait to teach you more FE civil problems. So see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.